Opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. Let's go.
Down. 8, read.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, check, check. Sponge.
First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, Sheldon. And this is Cook with a grab. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Go! 80 weapon.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Back to throw. Sheldon. And he's got his man Hilton. That one good for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
10-2 stop.
Watch the out.
Leo.
Watch the whip.
Clear.
On first down, Sheldon setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Exit.
Mike 5-4. Watch the slap. Watch the slap.
Shoot.
Operating from the gun, Sheldon. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Looking to throw. Sheldon. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Squeeze.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Check Mike, 99, Mike, 99.
Go.
To throw on second down. Sheldon. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Yeah.
Now a run with Cook. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Now.
I got you. Check Mike, 99, Mike, 99.
Hey, wahoo. Ready?
They'll run for it. Cook. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Out, 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 out.
Hey, box truck.
One set. Check Mike, 54. Mike.
Hey, lock it.
65, 65.
Ready?
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
30 base. You draw corporate.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go. 50, plant. Bravo.
Check Mike, 99, Mike, 99.
Look at me. Go.
Check. Watch out. Check your hot read.
Deep grip.
They run. Cook. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
90.
The Vikings on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey.
Go right here. Check Mike, 99, Mike, 99.
Sit up.
Yeah, here we go again.
Hey, Zoo.
99, Mike, 99. I'm coming.
Now.
Back to throw. Sheldon, and he connects with Ebron. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another third down conversion, and now they've got it. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Let's go.
Alert, 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 alert. Up, up.
Mayfield now. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, Coleman. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Mayfield. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. And he'll take this one down to the 36. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first down, Coleman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Sanders now to add the extra point. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 44, Mayfield. Wide open receiver, complete. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Mayfield. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready to break.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Mayfield off the play fake. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and this is back to a 5-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Try to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on that last run, so here is 2nd and 7 from the 28.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
General West.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Off play action. Sheldon. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A give to Cook out of the gun. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Slam, slam, slam. Ready.
Looking to throw on second down. Sheldon, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Sheldon. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw. Sheldon. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Operating from the gun. Sheldon, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Alpha. 22's coming, 22's coming, Mike.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mayfield on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Lions have taken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. To throw, Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think we can figure out why they went for two there, right? Up one, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now, they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range.
At their own 25-yard line.
Got it.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
I like when you're organized with your points. Well done.
A, B, and C.
Protein spill. Get it.
Off the play fake. Sheldon. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Off play action. Sheldon. Looking deep for Hilton. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Throwing on first down. Sheldon. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Look at me. Zipper.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down. Sheldon. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Sheldon. It's complete to Diggs. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Lions will take over. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big ways. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
First down, Lions on a pickup of 13. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Good. 180.
Check. Watch 54. Watch.
Alert.
Ricky. Hey.
Here's Mayfield. On the screen, this is Coleman. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Now a desperation throw, and that's caught inside the 35. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Hey, Charlie.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed him. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Let's pick up.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Let's get off the field. Mike 51, Mike 51. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
Yo, go.
51, Mike. Mike 51.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for the Lions, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.